Okay, you can begin.
Treasurer, if you don't mind, if I can just let you know, Ms. Williams, I did just speak to her on the phone. She will not be able to participate today due to flooding within her offices.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Shirley. I know Alderwoman Tyus had to go do something really quick. Are you back with us, Alderwoman Tyus? I'll give her a little time because I know she was here, so. Okay. There she is. Excellent. All right. So I'd like to call this meeting to order pursuant to revised Missouri State Statute 82-487. Ms. Ali, can you please take the roll?
Commissioner Tyus,
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Commissioner Tyus,
Present.
Commissioner Green,
Oxley Latanya Jennifer Comptroller Darling Green, present.
Commissioner Williams, Commissioner Freeman,
We got to hear you again, Lenny. Sorry.
Present.
Chairman Lane.
Present. Next order of business is the approval of the minutes from June 23rd, 2022. So I will entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved.
Second.
So it's been properly moved by Ms. Kenner, seconded by Mr. Freeman. Sally, can you take the roll?
Commissioner Tyus,
Aye.
Commissioner Green,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams, Commissioner Freeman,
Aye.
Chairman Lane.
Aye. Motion passes. The minutes are approved. The next item are two pieces of old business, both non-voting. I will shed some light and then open it up to commission members if there are questions. So last meeting, we had a lengthy discussion about permit parking on Delmar. Our task to all interested parties was to meet, to chat, and come to us with a presentation. After following up with those parties, it is my understanding that they are still working to come up with a solution to present to this body to vote on. So we're not there yet. However, Ms. Cooksey is here in case that there are questions from commission members between, I guess, last meeting and this meeting, or anything that you all have. Otherwise, we'll move on and wait until our next scheduled meeting to hear from that group on a proposal. Alderwoman Tice.
I did want to apologize to her. I went in the hospital for a significant amount of days, so you did reach out to me, but everybody can tell you it wasn't just to get away from you, okay? I needed a rest. That was the only way I could get it in the city. So I was in the hospital for 6 days. So I want to apologize. I will be getting back with you. So I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Thank you, Alderwoman Tice. Any other comments or questions from other members before we proceed?
Can you lower my hand? I'm having problems with the
Yep, I got you.
lowering
you're
the
a little-
hands. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think your feed's a little behind, but we got you. All right. Well, thank you, Ms. Cooksey. We will see you next month. The next piece of old business, which will also be quick, is just a Lot 177 update. So again, just to reiterate, Lot 177 is a piece of property that our office or the parking division put in proposal for to develop a 1,200 space garage. We have regular weekly meetings with SLDC in terms of moving the project forward. Some areas of consideration right now and where we are is one, the availability of this structure to accommodate future residential units. So as of right now, it is just not the appetite of, I guess, most of the developers in the city to go in on a residential piece with this build right now. But hopefully in the future, because as we want to think about sustainability moving forward, hopefully in the future that appetite grows a little bit more. So what we're looking at right now is just how we reinforce particularly the west side of the structure to be able to accommodate any future residential development that would happen in that area. Other than that, we're moving forward with getting the final piece, which is a transient parking study done so that we have an idea of what transient parking looks like in that area, to be able to complete the finance picture, understand where our gap is and how we begin to lessen that gap. Yeah, so I believe that by next month, we should have all the pieces in place to have a formal presentation, or at least an outline of a presentation to this body around what the numbers look like in terms of what the debt issuance will look like, what our cash flow projections are going to look like as well. And Brandon's on here as well. So Brandon will probably be, well, not probably, Brandon will be leading that, that presentation, whether it's next month, depending on what we get the study done and the numbers in, whether that's next month or the month following, we will have that presentation to this body. But if there are any questions or comments on that, particularly with lot 177, I can entertain those now. Okay. So yep, so still doing our due diligence and trying to move forward as best as possible. All right, next item of business is our new business. So we do need to elect a board of directors for the City of St. Louis Parking Finance Corporation. So to do that, I'll actually pass it over to Shirley just to make sure that everyone understands what that process is, and then we'll do it.
Sure. Thank you, Chairman Lane and commissioners. I have provided you all with the pages from our current bylaws. I've also previously provided you the bylaws, so not sure how familiar you are with them, but in regards to the Board of Directors, on page 5, section 3.3 indicates that at the basically meeting of the member, which is the Parking Commission shall elect directors to hold office until the next succeeding annual meeting. So we would like to elect the board of directors. In the past, it's been just customarily that the 5 parking commissioners serve as those 5 directors. Also important to note is that the current bylaws were drafted in 2003. We have some suggested revisions to the bylaws. And at this point, I will be providing those to you either today or tomorrow so that is up for discussion at next month's meeting. So after next month's Parking Commission meeting, immediately afterwards, we plan to convene a City of St. Louis Parking Commission Finance Corporation meeting. And at that time, the board will be, we will ask that the board elect officers and also review the bylaw changes and hopefully pass the bylaws for approval. Any questions?
No. And then any questions? All right, and I believe we can elect members as a group, right, Shirley?
Sure.
Okay, and so that would need a motion and a second as well. That will need a motion and a second, Shirley.
Yes, I apologize.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, so I will entertain a motion. Well, actually, I'll ask another question, and I don't know if we have the answer to this, but knowing that all of the members of the Parking Commission will be directors of the Parking Commission Finance Corporation, but Ms. Williams is not here. Are we able to still elect Ms. Williams to the corporation without her presence?
I believe so. We have a quorum and this body is the sole member.
Okay, excellent. All right. I like asking questions. So I will entertain a motion to elect Well, actually, another question. Do we need to nominate before we elect? Because if it is an actual election, I guess we will need nominations, correct?
I believe you can just make a motion to elect.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because we are voting.
I move to elect all 5 members of the, what is the committee that, the parking commission? No, what are we?
It's on the agenda, but it's the City of St.
Parking.
Louis Parking Commission Finance Corporation.
Okay, but I'm going to put the 5 members of this board onto the finance. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is the motion? What are we going to do?
Motion to elect the current parking commissioners to the board
To
of
the board of directors?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I move to nominate all 5 board of directors of the parking commission to the finance commission. I'm not getting it right.
You're good.
Write it down.
City of St. Louis Parking Commission Finance Corporation.
Okay. Parking commission finance
Corporation.
corporation. Okay, that's a mouthful.
It is.
Okay, so I move to nominate all 5 members of the board of directors of the parking commission to the City of St. Louis Parking Commission Finance Corporation.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded. Ms. Ali, can you please take the roll?
Commissioner Tyus,
Aye.
Roxy Kenner,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams, Commissioner Freeman,
Aye.
Chairman Lane.
Aye. The motion carries. All right, so the next item of business, we are actually going to move into closed session just to inform the public of why that is. So we are looking at a matter that involves a potential purchase of real estate. So any presentations that we have around that, especially when items have not been finalized, move into closed session to make sure that that doesn't affect the business dealing or any purchase price. We will come once we are under contract, or if we decide to go under contract, we will make sure that we then publicize all those materials and have a public presentation when it is known that we are moving forward. But in order to make sure that purchase price with any dealings involved in real estate does not change, we go into closed session for that. So I will move
Pursuant to the state law, whatever it is.
So yeah, so do we need to vote to move into closed session though, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I will entertain, so pursuant to Missouri State Statute or revised Missouri State Statute 610-021, I guess I will entertain a motion to move into closed session pursuant to that.
So moved.
Second.
So it's been moved and properly seconded.
Previous roll.
Call for previous roll. Any objection to previous roll? Hearing none, the motion carries. So Ms. Houston, everyone who is on here now is good to move into closed session. So I will let you do your thing and I am ready to do my thing.
Okay, one moment.